You've made the tough decision to begin paying off your debt. Now, what on earth do you do first? A common question in regards to paying off debt is, where do I begin? It can be overwhelming figuring out what to do first. The number one thing that I recommend you do will set the stage for your debt-free journey, and it'll give you a sense of peace in regards to your debt and your finances in general. The first step I recommend you take is to get organized. This may not seem like an earth-shattering revelation, but it is so important, and getting organized rocked my world when I was paying off my $74,000 of debt. Knowledge is everything. How much money do you owe in total? How much do you owe for each debt? What are the minimum payments, due dates, and interest rates of each of your debts? Who are your creditors? Who's servicing your student loans? Do you have anything in collections? If you don't know the answers to these questions, then your sense of being overwhelmed by your debt is likely heightened. It felt overwhelming just asking them. It can be scary to dig around and get the answers to these questions, but believe it or not, in answering them, you will gain a sense of empowerment because you will know exactly what you're up against. Whether you discover you're in $15,000 of debt or $115,000, knowing the number will put an end to the fear that surrounded not knowing. Here are a few steps to getting organized. Open your mail and answer your phone. If you're dodging creditors and letting any call from a toll-free number go to your voicemail, stop today. Ignoring the problem isn't going to make it go away. It will only compound it. Open your mail and talk to your creditors so that you can learn the details of what you owe, and you can begin to put together a well-informed action plan. Next, create a filing system. If your filing system is your email inbox, then you need a new one. Establish a system, it can be physical or digital, that houses all of your debt information in a central location. Create a separate folder for each debt so that you can easily find your most recent statement and the terms for that debt. Because so much of our lives is handled electronically, you'll need to make sure that you create a filing system based on how you manage your bills. The bottom line is that you need to spend time gathering everything so that you have it in one place. There's an awesome, almost strange sense of peace of easily being able to find the terms of your car loan or being able to look up how much you've paid on your credit cards over the last 3 months. The next tip is to pay your bills on time. While you're gathering all your information and figuring out your plan of attack, make it a priority to pay all of your bills on time, at least the minimum monthly payments. You do not want to increase your debt load or amass past due amounts on your utilities or other obligations. If making at least the minimum payments on your bills is a struggle, then you'll need to cut back on some expenses or find a way to bring in more income. Next, get a copy of your credit report. To make sure that you haven't missed any valid debts, get a copy of your credit report from the 3 main credit reporting agencies: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. You can request each of them once a year for free at annualcreditreport.com. So to recap those tips, you want to open your mail and answer your phone. Create a filing system, pay your bills on time, get a copy of your credit report. By taking these steps to get and remain organized, you'll be laying the foundation to begin paying off your debt. Regardless of the method that you use to attack your debt, you'll set yourself up to move forward with clarity and a full understanding of your situation. And you would have accomplished the hardest part, starting. For more tips and encouragement, please explore Hope+Cents.com, sign up for the weekly newsletter while you're there, or follow along on social media at Hope+Cents.